Promising to save commuters up to 30 minutes each way, the Premier says the GTA needs Highway 413 to alleviate congestion on 400 series highways.
They're not suitable for the current needs of Ontarians, let alone to handle the influx of new residents who are expected to arrive in Ontario over the next 5 years.
In a campaign-style event in Caledon, Doug Ford and several ministers were joined by supporters of the highway, which will run from the 400 in York region to the 401-407 junction in Halton.
Highway 413 will fill infrastructure gaps in Ontario's roadway links
that will service and support significant future growth in the greater Golden Horseshoe area.
The 413 is facing significant opposition. A Ministry of Transportation expert panel recommended against it in 2017 and found it would only save commuters about 30 seconds a trip. Critics point out that the highway will pave over 400 acres of the Greenbelt and 2,000 acres of farmland. Places like this cornfield here in Halton Hills, which is situated along the preferred route and not far from where the highway will meet the 401-407 interchange.
It's going to be an environmental disaster.
Halton Hills Mayor Rick Bonnet and the Town Council voted to oppose the project, as have councils in Toronto, Mississauga, Vaughan, and Halton Region. Bonnet says an additional 3,000 acres of land around the highway will be developed into homes, stores, and other things afterwards, and that will bring more people and create more congestion.
And it's not going to really move the traffic. I think that estimated $6 to $8 billion would be better used for mass transit.
Some of the best farmland in Canada is in the Greater Golden Horseshoe.
Tim Gray of advocacy organization Environmental Defense says the farmland and green space along the route needs to be protected, and so do the watersheds of the Humber and Credit rivers, especially with increased rainfall due to climate change.
We can expect not just a reduction in water quality and impact on wildlife, but massive increase in flooding events.
Gray says Ford is fixated on an old-fashioned model of development.
Property developers that buy up farmland cheap can flip it and build and turn that into hundreds of millions of dollars to build single-family homes that have to be accessed by car.
The province hasn't said exactly how much Highway 413 will cost. Matt Ingram, CHCH News, Halton Hills.